When first learning to monofin, it is important to learn balance and control. Here I would like to talk about some useful training tips to help get you started. When monofinning, your feet are constrained together, and without independent feet, many people feel unstable and awkward in the water. This is a process that I'm showing here where you can use the buoyancy of your body and bending it from side to side to learn how to control your roll position in the water. As you can see in the video, by bending my body, I can roll in the water to pretty much any orientation that I want to be in. In these demonstrations, I have my feet affixed in the bindings of a DOL-Fin base plate fixture with no fin attached. These exercises can be conducted with the feet independent and unconstrained, but simply held together by muscle control. Or it can be constrained in a monofin or in the fixture as I'm doing here, although it's a little bit unnecessary to go to this extreme. Once you're comfortable with the roll trim buoyancy, you can experiment with doing the same exercises but while moving through the water. Here I'm pushing off the wall and using roll trim buoyancy to roll as I approach the opposing wall so that I can have my back to it to be in a position to push off again. As you get more comfortable with control in the water column with your feet constrained together, you can get more creative and just play around a little bit and get your body used to the idea of having your feet tied together. It may also be useful after doing some of these exercises to wait a day and sleep on it. Let your brain process the information and lock these new balance routines into memory before trying to progress too much all at once. But once you're comfortable, you can add the monofin to the exercise and see how that changes things. One of the things that is slightly different about a DOL-Fin monofin from other more traditional monofins is that the rigid hydrofoil fin has a high roll damping coefficient. With a fin of this nature, it becomes important to learn to angle the fin in the water flow, trimming it so that you will lead the fin through the rotations that you want it to go through rather than trying to force it. As you can see, as I approach the wall, you can see how I angle the fin, and instead of trying to force it through the roll, I let it fly through the roll, basically doing a barrel roll behind me. This makes it much easier for the fin to go through the rotations that I want it to go through. These exercises are very useful for any type of monofin, although traditional monofins will allow you much more easily to force them through a rotation without leading the fin. Even with traditional monofins, it's still much more efficient to use this technique. Roll trim buoyancy also plays an important role in turning when you're swimming with a monofin. When you bend your body, it naturally wants to change its roll orientation, and that gives you the leverage by stroking the fin up and down with which you can implement turns. As you get more comfortable using the monofin, you can exercise more capabilities, and here I will just show some demonstrations playing around with the fin to give you some ideas of what things you can expect when monofinning. As you get more comfortable with swimming and controlling the dolphin monofin, you'll be able to swim up to walls and execute easy turns where you can push off the wall and then swim the other direction again. The same method works with all of the dolphin monofin products and can be particularly useful when doing laps in a pool or doing dynamics.